We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. He'll cobble together a yard there. Sent down by Cody Barton. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Stroud. It is caught left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
First and 10, a run to Mixon. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes the hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Going right side, Mixon with it. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
On the quick, right? Two J.
On the ground again with Mixon. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Making the tackle there, Joey Bosa. He gets a couple, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Look at high. Nike Texas.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That's cut beyond the marker. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Go.
Nick starting with a pass. Caught. This is Greg Dulcich. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
79 Broncos.
Nick's with it on 1st. Dulcich hauls it in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a gain of 22. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
You know what I like about that, kid? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Running right, it's Williams. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive 1st down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Here we go.
Running for the marker with Williams. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he got there to make the stop at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. Now Nick's on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So now then, after the penalty, this is first and goal. Here's Nix. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos finish off their opening drive. Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos start off well to tie things 7-7. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. He fields it from the 8. And look at this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Offense to the line for second down.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. Completed to Collins. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Broncos bringing out an extra DB. Third down coming up. Collins, the receiver, in motion left. Third down, Mixon gets it. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Look at hot. Like he Texas.
Stroud gonna go on 4th down. Throw caught by his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Back now, pressure on its way. He's going to push one deep down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Finds Mims. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
70 range, go! 19 tight, 19 tight.
Throwing on first down, Nix. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that'll bring up second down.
Let's go now.
Nix now to throw. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
60 by 6, 60 by... Ready?
Straight ahead with Williams. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
All set up now for 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They're working a couple of yards past the line. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. And it's the Broncos, lined up with a 2nd and 8.
7-5.
Nix from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
60 backward, 60 backward. Check go.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Houston calls it second timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Bronco 80. Go.
A handoff to Williams. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Broncos get some late points and the lead. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. His return starts at the 5. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Tony. Hey, uno. Hey, south.
to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Here's Stroud now. Catch is made down the right sideline. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans earn the chance to tie before halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. On the move, headed right. He just throws this one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Nix looking to throw. Pass complete to Dulcich. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running. Throwing here, Nix. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Christian Harris picks it off. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
19 seconds.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he nearly takes it to the red zone before going out. They strike for 23 yards. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
Here we go. 2J. Under.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he's able to take this down to the red zone. He stopped at the 17. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. Everly's kick is good. And they've taken back the lead. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Aziz Al-Shire that time on the tackle. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Throwing the out route complete. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
60 Eagles, 60.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Half the 60, half 70.
To throw, here's Nix. Connects with his back, Jaleel McLaughlin. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Handoff on 2nd and short. Has a lane inside the 35. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos take the lead right away in half number 2. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos take a 4-point lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. trying again following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing on third down, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Nice work by the defense on that drive, Brock, as it looks like they're going to get off the field here with a 3-and-out.
You kept them from generating any sort of momentum to give this drive legs. We know offenses, they got to see the chains move to get it going. That forcible hit knocked the ball loose.
Looking to throw. He connects downfield on 4. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
A give left side. Here's Mixon. And this run doesn't quite reach enemy territory. Tackled at midfield. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
On the quick, right?
Hits him on the out route. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. 3rd down. Broncos loading up that secondary. They're in the dime here. Slot man in motion right. To the air. 3rd and long. And it's incomplete. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
So many coaches love third downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Back to throw it. He's got time here. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Nix with it on first. Complete to Mims. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go now.
Blown back gets the handoff. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
They'll give it to Williams on the option. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. McLaughlin there to bring it in. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Three-quarters in the books from this one. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Broncos now lead by 10. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Kicking team out to try the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos drive their lead to 11. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Starting from the 5. And look at this return. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Here we go.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped.
Even though that run did not net them a 1st down, I can promise you this, kid. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
With the hot, with the hot.
From the gun, Stroud. Thrown right, and it's intercepted. He brings it back to the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go. Hey, uno. 90 seconds.
Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. 16 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Searching. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Another try following the sack. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Broncos are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So second down coming up.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Now Nix. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Fielded at the 7. Returns looking good so far. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
No. Robbie. Good.
Now begin with a run by Mixon. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's 2nd and 11. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in.
Complete to number 83. A gain of 15. First down, Texans.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Why, Tony?
Shotgun now, first round. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Finds him over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First and 10, a run to Mixon. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Texans hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
South. Let it. Hey, uno more. Hey, south. Look the hot. Good.
Stroud. Catch is made in close. And this is down all the way to the 3. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Rob it. Good.
Mixon will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
All right.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Texas. Good.
He's throwing for it. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit.
42, Texans 25.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And this one's covered by the Broncos hands team. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Ready.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Second and 6 coming up here. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Has some space inside the 15. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Broncos will have a first down.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
So it's a win for the Broncos. And it was a game.